The Water Festival Beach Week is almost here in Pokemon GO, and in this video I want to go through all the event details and some tips and tricks that will help you make the most out of the event. So firstly, let's have a look at the details. The event starts on Tuesday, June 6th at 10 AM and ends on Monday, June 12th at 8 PM. Sandygast, the Sand Heap Pokemon, and its evolution Palossand, the Sandcastle Pokemon, will be making their Pokemon GO debut during this event. There will be a global challenge taking place during the event, with the challenge being that trainers globally need to collectively make 300 million nice throws to unlock the following rewards: increased candy for nice, great and excellent throws, an increased chance for trainers level 31 plus to receive XL candy for catching Pokemon with nice, great or excellent throws. Wild encounters for the event will be Tentacool, Shelder, Krabby, Alolan Exeggutor, Horsey, Staryu, Marill, Wingull, Wailmer, Spheal, Finneon, Dwebble, Frillish, Clauncher, which can be shiny for the first time in Pokemon GO, and the rare spawns being Mantine and Popplio. There will also be field research encounters with Lapras with a Scarf, Frillish, Binacle, Clauncher and Sandygast. You'll also be able to pick up field research that will reward you with Mega Blastoise and Mega Swampert energy. The bonus for the event will be 4 times Rainy Lure duration. For the raids, in 1-star raids we have Alolan Diglett, Hisuian Quillfish, Carvanha, Phoebus and Sandygast. In 3-star raids we have Blastoise, Gyarados, Lapras with a Scarf and Alomomola. In 5-star raids we have the Lake Trio. Uxie will be available in the Asia Pacific region, Mesprit will be available in Europe, the Middle East, Africa and India, and Azelf will be available in the Americas and Greenland. In Mega Raids during the event we'll have Mega Swampert. There'll also be a $5 timed research available in the shop that will reward event themed encounters and the new Surfer pose. There'll also be new avatar items in the shop, a Sandygast hat, diver outfit and diver goggles. During the event on June 6th at 6 PM there'll be a special spotlight hour featuring Krabby, Kabuto, Corphish, Clauncher and Crab Brawler, with 3 times catch candy. So that's it for the details. Let's dive into some of the tips and tricks for the event. Starting with the Pokemon debut Sandygast. Judging from the information that Niantic have given us, it seems like Sandygast won't be available in the wild. It will be available as a reward from field research and it'll be available in 1-star raids. That's something to bear in mind. It requires 50 Sandygast candy to evolve into Palossand and they are both ground and ghost type. The reward for doing the global challenge is actually a really decent bonus because we've had this bonus in the past, and if it works in the same way, it'll be giving 1 extra candy for a nice throw, 2 extra candy for a great throw, and 3 extra candy for an excellent, which can then be doubled with a pin app, giving 12 candy per catch. This alongside increased candy XL is really good for accumulating candy, so make sure you use your pin apps and silver pin apps if you think it's worth doing so. So let's have a look at some wild encounters that are worth going after during the event. Tentacool will be spawning, and if you don't have a Tentacruel for Ultra League, it may be worth getting some of these because it is ranked 52 in the Ultra League with Poison Jab, Scald and Blizzard, and the perfect PvP IVs will be 0, 13, 15. Kingler is a top 10 water type raid attacker, so it might be worth hunting some Krabby. Azumarill is a strong PvP Pokemon, being ranked 38 in the Great League with Bubble, Ice Beam and Play Rough. The best PvP IVs for it in the Great League will be 0, 15, 15. I would recommend hunting some Marill for this reason. It could also be worth going after some Wingull because Pelipper is actually a decent Pokemon in PvP as well. It's currently ranked 5 in the Great League and 39 in the Ultra League. Pelipper's best moveset for PvP is Wing Attack, Weather Ball, Water and Hurricane. Its best PvP IVs for the Great League are 0, 12, 15 and 15, 15, 15 for the Ultra League. Spheal will also be spawning in the wild, which is super helpful for PvP because Walrein is relevant in all 3 of the main leagues. In the Great League it is ranked 41 in its Shadow form and 61 in its regular form. In the Ultra League it is ranked 26 as a Shadow and 32 as a regular. And in the Master League it is ranked 81 in its regular form and 82 in its Shadow form. Its best moveset for PvP is Powder Snow, Icicle Spear and Earthquake. However, it is good to note here that Powder Snow and Icicle Spear are legacy moves and will require elite TMs to get them. The best PvP IVs for it in the Great League are 0, 12, 15, in the Ultra League 0, 15, 15 and the Hundo will be best for Master League. Another good one for PvP is Frillish, which will be spawning, and its evolved form Jellicent is ranked 26 in the Great League and 21 in the Ultra League, with Hex, Surf and Shadow Ball. Its best IVs for the Great League are 1, 14, 14 and 6, 14, 15 for the Ultra League. Clauncher will be spawning in the wild and for the first time we'll be able to get it shiny, so this one will be definitely worth going for a lot of people. Mantine will be a rare spawn and it is actually decent in PvP as well, being ranked 20 in the Great League and ranked 41 in the Ultra League with Wing Attack, Bubble Beam and Ice Beam. The best IVs for it in the Great League are 0, 15, 14 and 15, 15, 15 for the Ultra League. Popplio will be the other rare spawn for the event, and Primarina, its evolved form, is ranked 79 in the Master League with Charm, Moonblast and Hydro Pump, and its best IVs for it in the Master League will be the Hundo IVs of 15, 15, 15. Notable encounters from field research will be Scarf Lapras if you are hunting the shiny, Frillish and Clauncher for the reasons mentioned previously, and you'll also be able to get the newly released Sandygast. It's probably worth trying to get as many Sandygast as you can from field research unless you use your daily free raid pass on it, because it will be in 1-star raids as well. It's especially worth it because you probably won't see much of this Pokemon after the event, so if you want it and its evolution for the dex, it will be the best time to get it during this event. If you can't raid much, then I'd definitely say it's worth trying to get the Mega Energy for Blastoise and Swampert from field research. Of the 1-star raid bosses, other than the new Pokemon Sandygast, I would say Hisui and Quillfish is one to look out for because Overquill does see some play in PvP. In 3-star raids, I wouldn't really recommend raiding Blastoise because Squirtle has a leaked Community Day Classic coming up in July, and Mega Blastoise will also be in raids early July. And you would get more value raiding Mega Blastoise over Blastoise because you would also get the Mega Energy as well. Mega Blastoise is a decent water type raid attacker, so getting that Mega Energy is important. I would also recommend waiting and raiding Mega Gyarados instead of regular Gyarados because in August Mega Gyarados will come back to raids. And again, there's more value from raiding the Mega version because you'll get the Pokemon, you'll have the same shiny chances, and you'll get Mega Energy as well. On the other hand though, with both Gyarados and Blastoise, raiding them in their regular forms will actually be soloable because they're in 3-star raids, and the Mega will most likely require somebody else to raid with, so bear that in mind. It's not really worth raiding Alomomola and Scarf Lapras unless you're shiny hunting or you need them for the dex. For 5-star raids we have the Lake Trio, which aren't really meta relevant, but it's worth getting them for the dex if you haven't had them already, and their shiny forms will be available if you want them. Remember, you can remote raid the ones that aren't available in your region. Mega Swampert is available in Mega Rage during the event, and I would definitely recommend raiding Mega Swampert to get enough Mega Energy to Mega Evolve one Swampert. This should probably only take 1 or 2 raids, and after you've Mega Evolved one Swampert, you can walk a Mudkip, Marshtomp or Swampert to get more Mega Energy if you want some. It's better to do this instead of wasting too many raid passes on Mega Raids. For the $5 research, I would say it's personally not worth it unless you want the Surfer pose. The Water Festival Spotlight Hour is worth playing for the 3x catch XP, especially as you can use 2 lucky eggs on top of that to last the hour. Also, the added candy bonuses that we'll be getting from the Global Challenge will make catching Pokemon really worth it. Other than the Pokemon I've already mentioned, it's worth noting Kabuto is present during this hour, and it's quite rare, you don't see it very often. And I know some people need it for the old Let's Go Meltan research. Also, Crab Brawler will be spawning, which is pretty rare and fairly new to the game, so many people may not have evolved it yet, so that's one to look out for as well. So that's about it for the event. I hope this video helps you out. Let me know in the comments what you're going to be focusing on during this event, and as always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.